Good morning, welcome back. I am 10 DPO today and getting ready to dip my test for today. I'm just going to be dipping this one. This is from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to see if anything shows for today. I did ask my husband yesterday while he was in town to grab me some tests, and this is what he brought home to me. I've never seen this one at all, but they are digital, so I don't think I'm going to be taking these unless I see something on that today. But it does say compared to clear blue, and it's an early results test. It says 5 days before your period is due. So we'll leave that to the side just in case I decide to take it. But 10 DPO today, I'm taking my test with first morning urine that I saved, even though it's later in the morning today. I did get my camera to work. This is my old camera that I always used to use for testing. Somehow the SD card started working on it, so that is good because this camera gives such a more clear and better view of the test results. The GoPro was just horrible and the quality was so bad once I would upload it to YouTube. So I'm happy to have this camera back and working. So let's go ahead and let's not waste any time and take this test. And I was just noticing the other day, this is a Dollar Tree test, but they advertise to be early results as well. It just says early detection of pregnancy, so I don't know if these are more sensitive than the hot pink box ones, but this is the one I decided to dip for today. So let's go ahead and see if it shows anything for today, 10 DPO. Alright, so I just got done dipping that and it's starting to go through. So let's lay that down, and this brand says to wait for exactly 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go check out what time it is right now, put on a timer for 5 minutes, and we will be back and check this out and see if we see anything at all. If I do see something or something is questionable, maybe I'll dip one of those digitals. Alright, here's my test I've taken so far this cycle. The one on the top is the Clarice Dollar Tree brand that I'm taking today. So that is the one I took yesterday of that brand. The following two is the Dollar Tree hot pink box. So those two are negative. And that is 8 and 9 DPO, I think. No, not. That's 7 compared to 9 DPO. Then underneath that is my first response. The first one that you see with that little dried line on it, the little partial line, that is the one that I took 8 DPO in the evening. Underneath that is 9 DPO AM using both first response. So maybe now you can see that partial line a little bit better. That line was pink within the time window, but it just didn't go all the way up, so I thought something was fishy with that in the first place. And it did dry purple, like a light purplish color, but 9 DPO mornings was completely negative. Anything that might be there that you see is just an evap. However, 8 DPO at night was not an evap because that was definitely there even within the 5-minute mark. So it's almost time to check out the other test. I'm going to give it another minute and we'll see what it says for today. Alright, it's been plenty of time. Let's go ahead and get this focused on the camera and see if we see anything for 10 DPO first thing in the morning. More than likely I'm going to pop this out of the case too because that shiny covering on it makes it hard. I feel like I see something. Not sure if it has color though. And I'm not sure if it's a shadow. What? I feel like I see something, but I want to take it out of this. This makes it so hard to see. It's like so dark in there. I'm not sure. I'm going to pop it out and put it against something white because I feel like I'm seeing something there. That's odd. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, here is the brand new test is at the bottom and it's right under the 90 PO morning test. I'm gonna have to go somewhere with better lighting, but I comparing the two just to see if anything is standing out on today's test. I can't say for sure. Let me go to another room where there's a little bit better lighting than in the bathroom. I feel like I see something there that definitely wasn't there at 9 DPO in the morning. So I'm not sure. It's like a shadowy something. It's definitely not completely blank like the top one is. But I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Alright, so I see a shadow. My husband took a look at it and agrees that he sees something, but we're not quite sure if that could be the start of something. So I'm going to go ahead and dip one of the digitals just to see if it would catch anything. And that should definitely at least clear our minds for today. If it says not pregnant, then we'll just continue testing for the rest of the cycle. But if that were to be the beginning of a line and it's catching some HCG, I'd love to know with the digital test. I just don't know how sensitive that digital test is. It says compared to clear blue, but I'm not really aware of how sensitive the clear blue digitals are either. But let's go ahead and get that dipped and just see what it says. Might as well. And I might just have to restock my test before AF is due if I'm still feeling like I am pregnant. But those two tests compared side by side, there's definitely something on the bottom one, which is today's. So let's go ahead and dip that and then we'll see the results of that together. Alright, I'm glad I saved my first morning urine sample, so I'm going to be taking this test with that same one. This one says results in 3 minutes. This is what it looks like. Let me see how long I'm supposed to dip it for. Hold the tip downward in urine stream for 5 seconds. Lay it down for 3 minutes. So it looks like I have to dip for 5. And then I'm going to put it down and check back in maybe the 2-minute mark so I can watch it count down. So I'll show you as soon as this test wakes up. Okay, that was about 5 seconds. It shows a little timer thingy. So let's put that down. I'll come back in about 2 minutes. Alright, that is still blinking, so I'm still waiting for it to give me the results. I feel like it's been about 2-3 minutes. So while that's still going, here's the test again. It's probably nothing, honestly. It's probably just a shadow. I did find a video, a very old video, when we first moved to our property and I took this brand because I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if I took this brand before or not. And I did take it and felt like I saw a shadowy something back then. Alright, so that one says not pregnant as expected. Alright, so we pretty much got our answer for today. Of course, this could just not be as sensitive and it's not going to pick up yet. I'm going to do some research and try to find out how sensitive clear blue digital tests are. I feel like clear blue has different brands of digital tests too. I'm not sure. But there's that again. Maybe I'll take some pictures and attach them to the end of this video, see if you guys see anything, but the digital does say not pregnant. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thanks again for coming back and watching with me. I'll see you back tomorrow for 11 DPO testing.